Are we back?
We back, and
that was a mess.
Jenna was about to come out the closet or something. She was about to say something.
You know what's interesting? I don't have a problem with people thinking that because it slims down my DM trouble. One of my clients before this obviously was living the life, and they just assumed I was on top of her. And, you know, and if I was gay, I would definitely be the aggressor. There's no way you're punching me around in bed. Anyway.
What the fuck is that? I tell you, she drink, got the piece of cupcake, she gone. She fucking gone. Yeah, and you gonna get the last of it.
I'm like that one dude that everybody done pissed off, and the judges and stuff like that, and you the last case, and he already got attitude, so you gonna catch all that smoke. You catching all that smoke.
You got yourself. You got yourself. Shout out to Bobby Cakes for that fucking cupcake. And let me just tell you something. I'm having that for breakfast tomorrow with some of my Keurig coffee. Listen, it's been long enough that you've been hanging out with us. DJ Tech One has been spinning. I wouldn't say all afternoon, from 8 to 11, 10:45. So thank you very much for stopping by.
Hey, not a problem.
I know you're not close.
At all.
I hear you from, you know, it's funny because I've been stalking him for years now. It's easily been 5 or 6 years, something like that.
4 or 5.
He's shaving off a year. It's okay. Anyway, I didn't know really where he was from because you can relocate or go to school somewhere, like it, stay. So I said, you know, it's always what borough are you from? Yeah. So what borough are you from? He just dropped the pen. He says, "No, you dumb bitch. I live in, you know, it's Peekskill." I said, "Peekskill? It's like 8 hours away."
Yeah.
so for you to come down here and hang out with us.
That's where you at?
There's trees and deer and bears and shit. And, you know, listen, it's much nicer than the Bronx.
Oh, my God.
I'd rather battle a bear than, you know, going to the store and getting, you know, a situation. But thank you for coming.
Not a problem.
Okay, I have questions for you. What?
They got big-ass squirrels up there.
What kind of squirrel?
What is it?
What is it?
What the? I see some big ass squirrels up there.
Man. Yeah, there be some shit up there, man.
Them squirrels is different, boy.
But
They'll
your air is
slap
better.
you.
Your air is better.
Yeah.
Don't be modest.
Kinda.
You know, you can actually, your lungs open up.
She called it Bougieville. Like,
it was.
I'm like, nah, ain't nothing bougie about that area. But
the reason why I respect you is because, again, I had my friend was out there living there. I'm like 8 or 9, and your parents would play. You know, you'd have this person for the weekend, and to come back to school, you'd be at school at 8 o'clock. At 8 years old, you're getting poked in the face like 6:15. You have to be on the road by 6:30. It's an hour and a half trek, and she's doing 90. It wasn't fun. So how hard, speaking to that, how hard is it to have gigs, you're a DJ, to manipulate your locale, and the venues you have to go to?
I have to, that's like one of the first things I ask, you know, besides how long is it going to be, what type of music you want played, where is it at, because all that gets incorporated in the price, you know what I'm saying? Clearly, if you're contacting me, you've heard about what it is that I do, so off the rip, understand what you're getting, you know, so.
Okay, so it's funny, we just had sweet tea in here and people are still cooling themselves down. That's why we took so fucking long in the break. People are fanning themselves. You kept your composure, and I respect that. You're a fucking professional. Shout out to the Yankees, okay? I missed that. Sweet Tea was good enough to speak on the fact that there was a 9 to 5 or some element of a secondary or primary income for that. I'm going to blow you up.
Yeah,
You're also an essential worker. She was an essential worker, as are you. Thank you for that.
No problem.
What do you mean no problem? It's a big problem because this motherfucker's working for his regular salary.
Ex-military, all that good stuff.
Ex-military?
Woo! So, yeah. So, I mean, facts. Legal gun carrier, got a lot of them, but concealed. But but you know, I haven't had no break. We've been considered essential, and we've been working straight through, and you know. It is what it is. Like, you can either go to work or you could just sit back and collect that unemployment. You know, I mean, you had a huge thing on your post with that, and you know, it is what it is. Like I said, teach his own. You do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Get your bread however you got to get it. But me, I didn't have a break.
What did you think about my post? I got a lot of flack for that. It was either really good, people loved it, they wanted to shoot me, and I said, let me guess, you got those checks. So that's how I navigate You know, whether I take you seriously or not. You feel what I'm saying?
No, your post is your post. One thing about me, understand this. Social media, I don't pay that no attention. I don't put no emphasis into it. You use that as a venting tool, you get it out. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, you go in there, you have an opinion. I don't debate nobody. If they say, I feel, I don't debate you on it. That's your opinion. You do what you got to do with it. I didn't have time to debate nobody's opinions. I had to work.
I'm asking you your opinion because that was my whole argument. Basically, on Facebook, I commented, and you knew who got the checks versus who didn't. And if you didn't get the checks and you was home,
I mean, I got my 1,200. I ain't gonna front.
Everybody got their 1,200.
Yeah, I got my 1,200.
We're not talking about $1,200.
Are you talking about the unemployment? The 600.
Forget your stupid unemployment from your job from McDonald's. That, and again, I have no problem with that. That was my dream job when I was 14. But you're getting a check for one and change a week on top of the 600. This person has never made this type of money. Not my problem. Now, speaking to you. You put your life on the line. You're still paying for transportation despite the fact you have wheels. You know, you're talking food, rent, all the bills stay the same. You got regular salary, and it's none of my business whether it was time and a half, you know, hazard pay.
Double time.
Argument's over. Okay, so next argument. Okay. How did you start DJing?
How did I start DJing? It was back in 1985, 83, 84. I saw one of the hood DJs. He was rocking at a cookout. Like, it was an impromptu block party. Like, he just showed up his equipment. Everybody just came out and we just started rocking. And I'm sitting there just looking at him, like everybody out there dancing, and I'm just sitting there staring, just like how Spliff is like this at the DJ booth like this. And it's like, next thing you know, I look up, it's nighttime. Mom's told me to come in. I'm still sitting there in the kitchen window because he was on the first floor, and I'm watching this dude just rock out. And shout out to DJ Daz for that.
This is why I have a problem with some black people because, again, you just said 84 or 85. You look like you're 36 or 37. So we'll leave that where it's at.
I'm 45. I'll be 45 next week, so I'm good.
Happy birthday.
Hey, thank you.
Are you a Leo?
Virgo.
Virgo. That was good.
Facts. 10th. But I find it hard to celebrate my birthday on the 10th because then the 11th comes and it's like, you know, I lost 2 people in the building. So
sorry to hear that. We're approaching 19 years. I don't know how close you were with these people. I mean, 20 years later, what do you miss most about it? Just, you can be quick. What do you miss most about those 2 people, briefly?
I mean, laughter. Just laughter, you know. One of us in the service with, and then the other one was just, I went to school with her, you know what I'm saying? So rest in peace to them too, and you know.
A lot of people passed, unfortunately, this year from COVID, which is our new 2020 9/11, which is ridiculous.
Lost about 4 people. Yeah, so
I mean everybody here, I think, has lost people.
It's just
speaking to the fact that you're still gainfully employed, you're making double time, which is amazing. I'm very happy for you. You have to work to support your career. Because I stalk you, I know that you're overseas a lot of the time. Because you can't do that, what are you doing locally to maintain your creative component?
just working in the studio.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you, I don't do a lot of stuff locally because the stuff, we had the conversation a couple of minutes ago, but the lane of music that I'm in is really not appreciated here. You know what I'm saying? So I go to where I'm appreciated, not just tolerated, you know.
The boom bap you're talking about will always be appreciated in Germany and the places there. Like they love
and that's
Japan,
why
they love that. They like the original boom bap, the original sound of hip hop. The sound now, the younger generation really rock out to it, whatever. But I be out there doing shows still. I don't see little Uzis and them running around
overseas.
Over there.
No, you don't.
Not like that.
You don't.
Don't see them like that. Right?
You don't.
They'll go to a place like London because London is like
New York.
Like New York. You know what I'm saying?
One thing I'll say over there, it's really the way that they love the trap music and stuff over here is how they love the hip hop over there. You know what I'm saying? They don't really put a lot of emphasis on that trap stuff over there, and if they do, it's far from few. Yeah. You know, so I go over there. I don't mind. You know, I look at it as, you know, the objective to trying to be an MC is to be known worldwide. So I'm just skipping the middleman of building a name here and going over to France and getting paid to do shows in France, getting paid to do shows in London, getting paid to do shows in Glasgow, Scotland, Madrid, Spain, and all them other spots and stuff. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm great with the lane that I'm in, you know, and once I do this as a hobby, because I do this as a hobby. They look at me like I'm stupid. I do this as a hobby, but I work 80 plus hours a week, so I can't really devote that much time to.
It's humble pie from your standpoint, and I'll do the talking for you. So, you know, it's humble because you told me, and this is about this. You told me this about 2 years ago. So if I'm wrong, you correct me. But basically, you had mentioned the first time you went overseas, they either paid your accommodations, but they didn't pay you.
I paid everything.
Okay.
The first year or two, I paid that just to go over there, get the experience. The third year, they reached out to my manager, and they was like, we want him to come over. And then at that point, they called for me, charge him. And at that point, it was like I said, let's just tell him 1,000, being funny.
Right.
And when they said, okay, I think I got something here. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, okay, so going forward, this is my bar. You know what I'm saying? This is the bar that I'm not about to go below. But now it's to the point, you know, yeah, our conversation now, I'll be quiet about that, but everybody's quiet about their deals. But, you know, it's 2 out of 3 you take care of. But, you know, I'm not on that supreme level. To me, I don't think yet, so.
The fact that you can
How about your
command money.
skills, though?
Oh, I like them.
As far as what?
You said you're not up to the supreme levels of what?
No, it's
business or your skills?
as far as, you know, my name. It's just continuously keep building my name, and then I'll be like, okay, more and more gets added on to that stuff. To me, that's why I say I feel as if, you know, my name is like.
Well, you know what? Like right now, my advice would be like almost like what Khaled doing. You know what I'm saying? Khaled's smart. Khaled took his DJ thing into another thing because it's not like he really makes the beats and stuff, but he definitely know how to put it together. He know who sounds right on what beat. He know who sounds right on what beat or whatever. And the collabs that he used for people to match him to do is genius. And you could do the same thing. That's how I feel. I feel like, because you're not just a DJ, you're a producer as well. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, if you do your beats like this, cool. Any artist that you want for your stuff while you building yours, they got to cater to that. Or else they're not a real MC, because today's rapper cannot get on the boom bap.
That's why I have a project that I do every year. I put out. It's called Boom Bap Project, and what it is I get MCs that come across and they contribute and do stuff like that.
You got Rod Digger on there?
I reached out to Rod Digger. Actually, we were supposed to do something, and it just didn't work.
Okay, well, Spliff gonna make that happen for you. Did you have Baby Sham on there?
Nah, can we get Baby Sham on there?
We get Baby Sham on there. We get Lord Have Mercy on there. We get the whole Flipmode squad on that motherfucker.
Let's do this. Like, I'm with it. Let's just let me know how much I got to come out of my pocket with.
This is all being recorded, so I don't want to hear shit from you or you.
We could do.
Keyword. Let me see how much I got to come out of my pocket with, and then we'll make it work. I don't expect nothing.
I ain't gonna charge you an arm and a leg. Maybe an eyebrow and a lip.
I hear that.
Eyebrow and a top lip.
3 cuts.
That's about it. 3 cuts and eyebrow.
3 cuts.
I ain't wilding out. But no, honestly, maybe we need to do a 6-song EP with just you and me.
This is being recorded, right?
You heard what I said. I said this is all being recorded.
We can make it work. You know what I'm saying? Let's make it work.
What I'd like you to see at some point behind the scenes is his record collection is barfable. And
I know that. I know that. And
Yeah.
this as a DJ, of course, it has to be. But I'm saying, like, if we did an EP together, I know we get the features that we need. You know what I'm saying?
Let's just make it work. I'm with it. You know, I mean, I look at it like this. I don't turn nothing down as long as it's nothing that I feel that might damage my brand or just make me look crazy. You know what I'm saying? I have no problems with collabing with anyone.
Now, I would like people to know I'm rocking with you, because you have your fans and they think you're dope. Okay?
That's right.
They think you're dope. So if I rock with you and they're like, oh, Spliff start fucking with homie too. So yeah, Spliff know that real shit because you into that boom bap. And right now, I think I'll fuck their head up doing a 6-song EP.
I gotta give it to you because you said something in one of your lines from one of your rhymes back in the day that I still like fucks me up. I take it out on you like you the one that killed Biggie.
Oh yeah.
So I gotta give you props for that one, because that was right around when he passed, and it was like for you to understand that
Yeah, sir.
anybody was getting their ass whipped if they found out it was their big killer.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? So
You know, that's crazy because Jada Kiss just told me that the other. Well, when I seen him, I would say 2 weeks. 2 weeks now. Jada Kiss saw me and said that whole verse to me, and I don't remember the verse. Jada Kiss seen me several times and said Spliff Star verses to me that I don't even remember. But I appreciate it so much because I consider Jada Kiss one of the illest on the mic. I call him the hitman of New York.
Shout out to Jada. Soon come.
Big facts, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
thank you very much, sir.
sometimes you gotta put that out.
I got a
there,
question
like,
because we've been here, talking. You've been asking me T-shirts, sizes, and all type of shit. Where these shirts at? Let's see what we got here. I'm excited.
bam.
Bam!
So yeah, we have I don't know.
Split gets first choice. What you got?
Who's extra large?
Not me. There you
I'm
go.
an XL.
There you go.
I'm really a large, but you go
See if
XL.
you got a large. It looks big.
XL.
Nah, this is too big.
That's too big.
That's
Give me
too big?
something
You got a
smaller.
large?
Give that. You want white? You want white? You want darker?
It doesn't matter. You know.
Extra large. Let me see. I got.
I
I
look
think
my
I
girl.
bought extra ones.
Look at my girl.
Medium?
sitting there, say, baby,
I'm a medium,
Medium.
Hang on a second.
small guy.
Nah,
You got large?
medium. Tell me I brought largest. Don't say
She need extra small.
That's fucked up my titties.
large.
All right, large is
L,
there.
got good color, baby.
What other extra larges you got?
You got a lot.
Large.
Make sure you get
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, no, hers.
I can
that's
always take
here.
it.
What's large?
Small.
That's that red
That's
is
me.
large?
Thank
So
you.
this red is large.
Let me get that. All right, you got this, baby. Hey, baby.
And
wow. What's that large? X large? That's you the one.
You know me, I'm stealing. Paige, why you ain't tell me your size? I got you on
I'm
top.
going through the process.
no,
I'm
what?
still losing
That's just
weight.
extra large. What size you?
Good look.
Just a little Asian booty.
I have a
Okay, yeah. Nah, this is official.
XL,
The
medium,
ladies at the cleaners.
Gonna get the good press on.
2 XLs and a medium. Okay.
It fits good.
Hey, no, I just she was over here twerking. I'm like,
Nah, that's official.
yo, she over here shaking her ass. I'm like, yo, stop with your little Asian booty.
He know here. He know here.
Hey, yo, she looking like the lady at the cleaners.
No ticket, no laundry. All right, now that I'm gonna go to the bottom of the don't sue me. This is his fucking fault. I was gonna ask you for his album. We've done that already. I don't want to get. I don't want to be bored to take. Right?
Oh yeah, License to Ill, Beastie Boys.
Okay, that's it. We got to roll with that. That was real quick. Okay, with COVID, how has your perspective on the industry changed? What are you doing? I think we touched on it a little bit, but what are you doing to either stick with it or just get past it? I know we mentioned you're still working at home, but like, what
It's just pretty much working. Like I'm just recording and had to get my passport renewed, but just recording because the minute the floodgates open to be able to travel, I want to be able to hit them with new material. So I've just been recording. I've been recording other people and dealing with their projects and stuff like that, and just trying to stay relevant, doing my shows live on my Facebook.
Let me know
And-
when you need that Spliff Star feature. I'm there.
Got you.
You get it back the same day.
I hear that.
he's an
I
animal,
need that.
and we can even put this to you guys together in the studio.
We'll
He's
finish that 6-song EP in one day.
I hear that.
he's like that.
That is.
No, I'm dead ass it.
You know-
Yo, she be arguing me to come home. When you come home, I be like, I come home just now. That's like 2 hours ago. And then she asked me, when you come, I come home just now.
And then
But you don't
but it's
understand.
done.
Do you understand? No, let me tell you something. I'm dealing with 20-year-old, 19-year-old, 18-year-old, 25-year-old motherfuckers in the studio. Okay, they think they really. I'll be like,
Oh, that's
how
it.
long you been here? You been here since 9 o'clock this morning.
And you got
Nigga,
half a
it's
verse?
7:30 in the evening.
You got half a verse.
And he did one verse. He don't got the hook yet. So you did the verse. There's no hook. There's no song. Let me keep it real with you. In 3 days, my nigga, 3 days. I ain't gonna lie to you. 3 days. I did 15 songs. 3 days.
This is
No
what happened.
sleep. She at work. She calling me. She see the same background with the same clothes. She called me the next day.
That's the
Same
hustle.
background with the same clothes, the coal in the eye, the corner right here in the corner. She caught it right there.
I got a phone call because I was texting him all type of fucked up shit. I said, all I ask you for is drops for certain DJs. and it's a fucking problem. I'm going bananas, right? Like 3 or 4 days, like back to back, like, I'm still waiting. You want to know where this is. I want to know where this is. So he calls me in the morning. He looks so defeated. He loves FaceTime. Hello. I said, you good? He's like, no. I've been here for 3 days. I said, okay, so I assume my drops are done. He goes, yeah, they were done. Somebody deleted them by mistake. And I said, okay. He goes, I just laid down 15 tracks. He looked like The Walking Dead. And I admire that, but it's something that's not for the faint of heart.
Studio binge. That's what's up. That's what's up. Stu binge.
My dude. Let me explain something to you. My girl like me to be home. I love being home, my girl too, cause she's my friend. We could talk, we watch movies, all kind of shit. I cook, she cooks. But you see, when Friday, Saturday, Sunday come, I need studio, and I don't want to be rushed, and I don't want to be told when to come home. None of that. I need to be left alone. Got what I'm saying to you? Because I got these young motherfuckers, right? The engineer, the rappers, and the beat makers. Some of them niggas, they're happy when I leave town. Just play for me. Oh shit, we chillin'. So that means they've been in the studio all day, but they mostly was just smoking, drinking, playing music. Nobody's really working. Nobody. But when I get back, I gotta go pick up my baby moms. My mom's one motherfucker. He's 28 years old. He told me, my mom said, the corona shit crazy. If I leave out of here, I can't come back in. I hung up.
Get your own apartment, my nigga.
I hung up on him. I told him never call me again.
Facts.
You don't call me again. 28-year-old man, you tell Blaps, I don't want to hear that shit. I got a girl too. I got kids too. And y'all can't keep on telling me about your girl and your fucking. I don't want to hear that shit.
It's time to work. It's time
to
work. I got
the same shit. I'm in here. I've been doing this shit 27 years.
Yeah, it's time to work. It's time to work.
You only started last year. You crying. You falling. Look, here you go. They don't. When you tell them your studio session $50, $60 an hour.
Case of.
Okay. Now they don't want to pay that, but they got money for weed.
Yeah.
And sneakers.
Buying the weed.
Coming in with bottles.
Right? And they coming in with bottles.
And I'm like,
so the
okay.
nigga come in there, they're drinking their bottles, they smoke the weed, and not one verse is down yet. So guess what happens? No work gets done. And then they want to come and tell you, yo, we put $300 down, but those hours went already.
Yeah, you good.
You got to put another $300 if you want. For real, we did nothing. We don't exactly.
It don't go on work not done.
Y'all paid money to come in a place to smoke and drink and play music.
Thank you.
That's what you did.
Thank you.
Your hours are over, and want to give my partner some argument. I don't say nothing. We have 2 rooms. I don't say nothing. And then I came out there and want to say, check this out. Your time is up, my nigga. Fuck you talking about. You paid for 6 hours. Guess what? You smoked and drank and party in front for these little bitches for 6 hours. Your time is up. My engineer got to get paid, and he got to go home. He lived further than me, nigga. So now, what are you talking about? That ain't right, man. It's from Rob. Nah, y'all Rob just said.
Speaking to the other DJ. Okay, so we spoke earlier, which is probably a problem. We always double checking shit like 15 minutes before showtime, but we were looking at equipment, and so I thought he was going to just bring his little controller. And I'm not even though I work with a DJ for years, my verbiage is still suspect. Most people come in with a laptop. Here we are. This guy goes, no, I'm outside. I have my equipment outside. I go, okay, let me help you bring it inside.
Well, he came full-fledged.
Your man came with crates and carts and all type of shit. And so how do you feel about the DJs who were DJs, the Pandora DJs, opposed to people who had to work with vinyl, carry crates, have things lined up, have the inside scoop with people, A&Rs who had the music that you needed to pop? I mean, speak to that transition.
I feel like they're a little more better off than a lot of the people that just push buttons. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I remember waking up on Saturday mornings and having to catch the train to Rock and Soul, Downstairs Records, Fat Beats, Beat Street Records. You know what I'm saying? And then having a little bit of play to go to the record labels. You know what I'm saying? I would go up to the building. I would go up in the Bad Boy. And just they'd have a little drop section where you walk up in there. Certain DJs was able to get certain promo records, go to Profile, go to Def Jam, and everybody was giving you stuff, and then go to a record pool out there on Shore Record Pool up there in the Bronx, on Castle Hill and Westchester.
Love it.
You know what I'm saying? And this is all in one day. So I'm coming back home with almost 2 crates full of records, sitting down and listening to every single record. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays you got DJs that can download 500 songs in 10 minutes and they don't even get to digest the music. You know what I'm saying? That's being played. It's like I can go there and I can just download an entire playlist, whatever. But it was great going to record stores and finding that one bootleg record that got pressed up, or finding that one white label record that just got pressed up or something like that that nobody else had. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the era where we scrape labels, or we would cover the song titles to see, so nobody would look over and see exactly what it is that you're playing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was a DJ's thing.
You know what I'm saying?
They didn't want you to know
exactly
what
what it
record
was.
He had mixing in or something like that.
No, we was cheap like that. This was pre Shazam. This was pre all of that stuff. So I'll play something. Yo, who's that? You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, don't worry about that. I would give these people fake addresses for record stores. Where'd you get your stuff from? They get there and it's a cemetery or a sewing shop or something like that. Like, you want it to be. That was the era of being exclusive. You wanted to be that only DJ that had that record.
But that's what it was, though. The DJ wanted his own identity, how he played his music, they're like, how certain DJs play a mix and you be like, oh, I know what record's coming after this.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the
predictable.
first DJ who did it set it off.
Yes.
Like that.
Say it again.
That's why he set it off. So, and it was like that
Makes
for
it a
MC.
staple.
MCs was like, I want to sound like me. I want to sound like
You
myself.
wanted to have your own identity back
you
then.
don't know who the hell is who.
Now you got like 19 rappers with the name Young in it. Or you would play an hour's worth of music. It wouldn't change tempo. And then you're like 19, 20 different songs that was played. I'm like, that's the same song?
Bro, I mean,
Like,
my
those
studio
different-
has at least 40 rooms in it. And when I go to the bathroom, it sounds like one artist and 39 rooms.
Yeah, it's...
It sounds like one artist and 39 rooms. Because everybody rhyming like this. I bump it the boom.
Hey.
So kick up a bump it the boom.
Yeah.
With it the boom with the boom. Skip. If it the
Now-
I said it the boom with the boom.
Hey.
Now, I'll be honest with you. I mean...
I like some of the grooves now.
Now, if you'd have asked me this question 7, 8 years ago, I'd have given you the most ignorant ass answer. Like, oh, that shit is whack. I've learned to understand that there's a lane for everything.
Market for everybody.
You know what I'm saying? There's a market for everything.
Yes, it is.
So I don't want to be looked at as the old guy.
But no, we not
You know
going.
what saying?
I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying, motherfucker, find your own style. Like, damn, that niggas live. Okay, look, my little man Fabio came out. Grr bow. Could he live with his grr bow? Now everybody want to grr bow. Everybody want to say movie viral. Let him chill with his shit.
You wasn't doing that back in the day. Heads was coming to see you if you was coming back speaking a certain person's slang or rocking certain person's
you would
style.
get punched in your face
You know what I'm
and
saying? Heads
steal
was
another
coming to
style.
see you. You know what I'm saying?
You would get
And
punched in your
That's
face.
the era that I miss, that I like. So while everybody is over here sounding
Word
like
up.
this, I'm over here sounding like this with me. Sometimes it's good to stand alone, whatever. So I let everybody else do what they do. That's cool. No disrespect. If that's how you is, that's how you is. I'll just take my ass overseas and go where I'm appreciated with what it is that I do.
Trust
you
me,
know?
I get a treatment overseas that I won't get here. I haven't got here. Okay, let me tell you, Spliff start doing a walkthrough for 10, 15,000 overseas. It's water. Spliff start doing a walkthrough over here for 10, 15,000. It's an argument. Or is Bus coming with him? Or is this is something? It's
got to be something attached to it.
It's got to be something else attached to it. But overseas,
Yeah,
oh,
they give it up.
hell no,
They
nigga.
give it up like it's nothing.
Oh nah, they giving it up like nothing, but they appreciate and
It's
they value who
appreciated.
you are.
And that's where I'm at with it. So a lot of this stuff that I do, with the shirts, I might say it's for a hobby, but it's also to build my brand. I love when I go
love this.
overseas, and it's like
Nah, that's lit.
It makes my boob look big.
I was about to say
Shout-
that. I was
It's
about
all
shout
an
to-
illusion.
shout out to my homegirl Melba. She did the
she?
she did
Melba?
Melba out in Atlanta.
Melba. I
Yeah,
love this.
she did that joint. So
fire.
and she actually did that 4 years ago, and I actually just looked at it and I was like, oh, let me
Ooh. Melba?
what?
The fuck is wrong? Oh man.
We're chilling.
Tech already knows how inappropriate I could be, and we had a preface to this interview. No, he does. And then you know what's kind of fucked up when you do a FaceTime Instagram interview. There's etiquette, right?
Yeah, she's about to roast me. I actually went back and looked at that thing the other day. Where's Tech? This is the third time somebody got at me, and he did. Oh, hi, Tech. Oh. But she did say, "Oh, I was just talking shit about you." But yeah, hi, how you doing? I was like, yo.
I was waiting for him to join. All I did was put live, right? So I didn't know how. You're my first live interview, boo.
Oh, can
so
we
I
say-
didn't know. So I just assumed I go live and he joins me and whatever. So he was taking his fucking time. But I was supposed, if he invites me, I'm supposed to go on his live. So I was on TV talking about the Bulls, and I got into this whole argument with this other person. It was a whole shit show. You
Where the hell is Tech at? This is the third person that stood me up, and I don't like that. It's making me hot, and it's not in that way.
Not in a good
Hi,
way.
Tech. I was just like, oh, I was supposed to interview you, so come to my page. But, it be what it be.
So it was a shit show. I don't know how we always get to the, I've asked you this. I think, that question's old, I guess. It's your favorite porn site. We've talked about this before.
We did?
Yeah.
Did?
She has,
did.
she
Is
has
this
a
on
favorite
live?
porn-
Like,
she has a favorite porn site. She has more toys than Toy Story.
We're working on a sponsorship.
oh,
We can keep our clothes on, but I just need.
Just fuck.
I don't know. I mean,
a
it's
big
like
market.
It sure enough is, but I don't know.
Forget it. I'm good.
Yeah.
So that's far and few between, which is fine.
You had a question that I was waiting for you to ask me.
Oh,
Like, I
hang on
think it's
a
one of
second.
the last ones.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
Okay,
kind
you
of
look
like
at my
that
questions?
one. Yeah, I kind of like that one.
Okay, one accomplishment made during the pandemic. I thought I asked you that.
No, it's just like,
So then don't be nasty. You asked me one of the
This is
questions
one
I'd
of the
ask you.
last ones.
Where was the first place you were
Yeah.
going to? Okay, nasty. Let me bring it back. Okay. Where's the first place you're going to travel when things get back to normal?
Europe.
You have to be more specific.
Specific Spain.
Okay. That's Ibiza. Is that right?
Nah, Madrid.
Madrid. Where's Ibiza?
It's the same place.
Fine. I just want to make sure. I just want
Madrid, Paris.
is that all?
You ever been to
you can-
Cannes?
Huh?
You been to Cannes?
the
Tell me
guys,
you don't love Cannes.
Cannes is pretty dope. I like that.
Ibiza's nice.
I haven't been there yet. I'm
Morocco?
trying to get to. No, I'm trying to get to
Monaco?
Monaco. No, that's south of France, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that?
I've been there. I've been Lyon, France. Rome.
Mykonos.
all right. So for the poor folks to the right, can I get to these places by train? I know there's a train.
Every time
Yeah.
I go overseas, first thing I do, I fly into London, and
Okay.
from London you can catch little quick hops, or you can catch trains. Anything in Europe is pretty much accessible by train.
So for me,
Oh well, no, well,
You ain't getting the
99% of the stuff, but
so you lying?
No,
So you
no,
lying?
no, I'm not
All right,
lying, but
let's just put things in perspective. Let's just put things in perspective. I'm in the Bronx. I'm in Parkchester, right? So Parkchester to Brighton Beach, which is basically Coney Island, 2.5 hours on a good day, right? This train thing that you guys get on, is it how many? Is it like
I've done it.
no one's talking to you?
They got them bullet trains that go like
Bougie.
the bullet trains that go like 180 miles an hour, stuff like that. So they got them that's how I travel.
Okay.
Yeah, from Paris to South France, it took us 3 hours. We was in Lyon, France, and then from like London to Glasgow, Scotland, it was like 5 hours.
I like Glasgow. Well, I'm sorry, I just never been on the train. I just haven't.
Here's a good question for you, Spliff, because this was asked. I stole this question from.
Oh shit.
I'll leave it alone, but it's your question anyway. What's the last thing you bought under $10, like random shit?
Last thing I bought under
Under
$10.
Yeah. I don't mean bubblegum and shit like that. I don't. You know what I'm saying?
You said under $10.
And he's still thinking, so obviously it wasn't bubblegum.
Yeah, I like my blow pops. I bought 2 packs of blow pops. That was the last word up, and they go for $5 a pack. So I bought 2. That was yesterday. That's
Spliff House.
I got my own wraps. Yeah, I do. But look, check this out. Under $10, baby. Right? That's a pack of lollipop. I get a pack of backwoods.
Pack of lollipop.
But I got my own wraps now, so I don't buy a pack. I don't buy wood no more. So I got a pack of lollipop.
I see things going left, and I don't know if the cupcake's kicking in for me. So we're gonna kind of wrap this up a little bit before it gets sloppy.
What? That's all I bought.
As
What you
soon as
bought?
shit is
What's the
over.
last thing you bought for $10?
Tampons.
Fucking ill. I tell you, she belong on that show.
It's like-
Wentworth, you belong on Wentworth. You are Frankie, the Black Frankie. God damn.
But I don't want to be in jail though.
Huh? But the show is the show good or what? Yo, I swear to God, when I
Vouch
leave
for
you,
me.
when
Can
I leave
you come
you,
in? Can you be like a CO?
how they got the
All
wanna
right,
do
so Spliff's gonna be a CO. I'm gonna be Frankie Jr.
It got the
Sound good?
correctional
Do I have
officer.
to, so I can show boobs? I'm gonna be a dyke.
You don't got no boobs.
I need to understand the
If you
role.
take your shirt off, they're gonna think you're a boy.
I know I have no titties. I don't need this abuse. It's sexual harassment at the workplace at the worst fucking. Are you uncomfortable?
The views expressed it.
Listen, let me tell you something.
I'm good. I'm
Big tits McGee over here. You know what I'm saying? It's a mess.
I'm good.
The training bro was such a lost art, and you know what I'm saying? It's a mess. All right, give people your you have 2 different pages, which I'm not really crazy about, the personal page and the professional page.
Now you know why I keep one personal, because of my job, and
Okay,
I want to be
okay.
able to cut up and have fun and talk the reckless shit that I want to talk, and then I have my professional page where it's like I send everybody that does the music and stuff, and go there, have fun. You don't need to see how I get down. You know what I'm saying? And then I'd have a couple of people, because I think people from my job really be page surfing, and you know I don't need them on my page.
What do you say?
Page surfing, like they be
Page
going,
surfing,
yeah, going
okay.
to look in ABC,
Like
you
you
know
do.
what's going on. So
I have. It's called stalker shit. Not page surfing. That's some.
I don't need nobody on from my job knowing what it is, you know, whatever. Because then they might be like, you know, well, he said nigger, and you know, I don't
But
need
you
none of
are
that
a,
shit.
you know,
Yeah,
you are a black
yeah,
person, so
yeah.
you can say what you want.
You're damn right, but
Right.
when corporates get involved and now they're sitting down and you don't fit the brand. I'm not trying to hear that.
So just one
Six-figure
last
jobs.
time.
I'm not trying to kill that. So.
Thank you for your service. I had no idea.
What part of
no,
service
thank-
you in?
There you
Navy.
go. What?
What?
Navy.
The Navy.
I came home.
Navy
What's your
SEAL?
term? What's the thing? He's not a Navy SEAL. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? You are a Navy SEAL, right?
Oh,
Okay.
you said no.
Nah,
You
I
acting
wouldn't.
like there's not Navy SEAls.
Nah. Nah, the Navy.
Can I say what a
Yo,
Navy?
you know what? I was never in the damn Navy, yo. Fuck. Y'all mad at me? Ask me where Rikers Island, nigga. I tell you what the fuck I was.
You know I love you, right? You know I love you, right?
Where's this going?
Spliff.
Huh?
Google Navy.
And,
You right?
no, I don't give a
You know
fuck.
I
If I
love
got
you,
it wrong,
right?
got it wrong. What the
Anyway,
hell?
what were you? What was your each brand?
Nah, y'all ain't gonna get away with
like,
that. Now
Army
tell me what a Navy
Strong.
SEAL is now. You tell me now. You're not gonna get away with it now.
I already know where she's going with this. That's why I'm just like.
So, yo, let me know what it is. Educate your bro.
I already know
Listen,
what this is, so
let's
I'm
just
just like, okay.
What is it?
You know,
What is it?
It's different. It's different.
Wait a
Chill.
minute, now wait a minute. Maybe I might not know.
No,
wait,
no.
where you going?
No, I was
Where you
saying.
going with this one?
I said you're a Navy SEAL. She said no. I said what's a Navy SEAL? So I said what the fuck is a Navy SEAL?
wait, hold on a second. Like,
What? I'm trying to get this.
yeah, I'm trying to get it right now because
All right. Can you tell us what a Navy SEAL is, please?
What is a Navy SEAL?
These motherfuckers are doing MacGyver,
Yeah,
crazy
they're like the Army
expedition
Rangers, but these
under the
guys
boat,
be-
not
two
breathing
people
for
go
8
into an
days.
entire town and take out the entire
Like,
town type shit.
Osama bin
the
Laden
people who
is
kill-
like,
got-
ping,
All
ping,
right, so
ping.
I
Done.
was saying you was on your
No,
MacGyver shit,
now
nigga.
I'm like, what shit? I'm trying to figure what she talking
She
about.
making
'cause-
me feel like there's no such thing
no,
as
that,
that.
no, Navy SEALs.
Oh,
they-
no,
they-
that's
they get
very
proper.
real. What I'm saying to you is like I looked at you, right?
All right, so she's trying to say
You
couldn't
are
be a Navy
not
SEAL? You're not climbing nowhere.
backflipping
You
out
ain't
of a
running no.
helicopter.
Nah.
I'm telling you, and
Nah,
like,
these
I already
guys
said,
are not the training that they had. They got the hell week for like a whole week where you don't sleep for only 1 hour a day, type stuff, and they really break you in a small amount of time. So it's like,
because if he had to go through that shit, right? He'd have. I don't care. He'd have a 6-pack, busting through. Because you don't lose that. You've been roughhouse for how long? What is your basic tour? Is it a year? Is it 6 months? What's the basic?
For to be in the military.
No, just tour of action. Like, is it 6 months?
6 months, 6 to 7 months. I think they extended it, but 6 to 7 months.
And when did you do this? Because you got very lucky that you're not in the middle of this nonsense.
This is 94 to 98.
94. Is that the end of Desert Storm?
Nah,
That's 92.
Desert Storm. Well, yeah, 94 to 98. Yeah, I was over there for Kosovo, but then I got out.
Kosovo. I did.
I caught the beginning of Kosovo, and that's
I
it.
did.
Where were you stationed?
Norfolk, Virginia.
Oh, all right. So thank God you were here.
Now I was around this area. I could have went a couple of places, but Mom's had she got lupus, so I stuck around because I didn't want to go wherever it was, and that's when it was flaring up like crazy. So I needed to be around in case something happened. I could just boogie up to New York. How's she doing? She good.
Okay.
Everything's great.
Okay. It's hard to ask on.
Yeah, she's
What year was you in Norfolk, Virginia?
94 to 98.
What? I was in Virginia too. I was a split star.
The cupcake has kicked in, kids.
What part?
I was in Norfolk.
Okay. Oh wow.
I was in Diggs Park, Morton Park, Pleasant Park. Hey, listen, I was in 811, stood in there for 9 months. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Youngs Park. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Matter
Okay.
of fact, I came to your to where y'all would meet up, like when you had the Gulf War.
Yeah.
Gulf War was going on, and I came there, and some of your comrades, they wanted some happy party stuff. So I gave them the party stuff, and they gave me a lot of tools.
Oh yeah.
This is the first time I ever had grenades, some vests, AR-15s,
Yeah.
22 long grain.
Yeah.
Woo! So, yo, boy,
Yeah,
they
you
hooked
met
the
with
nigga up.
You met with a lot of the gunners.
$50, you get right.
You met with a
Because
lot
they
of
was
the
in the
gunners.
Gulf War, remember, they come back to Virginia to, I guess, to put the other guys to go out or whatever. That's where the base was. And they'll come out there, and I'll just run out there real quick. And they want party favor. No. What you got? I'll give you 3 grenades for that right there. Okay, you can get that.
Thank you. That's just walking around.
You know what's crazy? I was sitting here the whole time for the last
grenades,
hour and a half. Sweet tea, and I was happy with Mr. Bobby Cakes bringing in favors like cakes and cookies and shit. Are you listening to this? You're not. No, you're not. He's talking about grenades and shit. I was very happy with Bobby Cakes coming in with his party favors, like cookies and fucking cupcakes.
No, but
not
he said
hand
he
grenades.
was in the army over there in Norfolk, baby. I said, well, yeah.
I'm very impressed with your composure. I have several friends who've served overseas, and they're different when they get back.
Yeah.
I mean,
You was in the fight, right?
no. I was in the Navy.
Thank God.
We sat on a boat.
Thank
and
God.
we was launching missiles.
Navy, boo, Navy.
Oh no, I made sure I came back. I
Yeah.
wasn't trying to,
Yes.
and I would tell anybody, I'm not trying to fight nobody else's war. Like,
Army is the most dangerous. Would
I'm
you
not-
not agree? They're on boots on the ground. What do you?
I'm trying to figure Marines, but
Oh, Marines.
they're both. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but end of the day, I'm not trying to fight this man's war. Like, if I just went over there, most people go into the military for different reasons, and I'm glad I did because I came in as a vet, and I'm able to get all types of different stuff and
Good.
programs. So that's one of the main reasons why I'm like, all right, cool. It's on my license. Cop pulled me over. The first thing they see is veteran. Thank you for your service.
Yes.
Can you let me go now, please? Thank
Yes.
you. Keep it pushing.
Oh,
So
this is.
that's New York City flag.
What the fuck? Okay, nobody cares. Let me just ask you. Is this why you're wearing the fucking hat? Because I was about to say you live in Peekskill, so I know you're still in New York.
What's
You're
that? What is it?
Huh? New York City flag.
right.
No, the what?
The city flag. New York
Oh,
City.
look at your haircut. That's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I like that. Yeah, but I was going to ask you, are you a Yankee fan? Is this a fraud?
I'm a New York fan. Like, I'm not really even into sports. Like, honestly,
Baseball, man.
I'm not even into sports.
I'm
I just
sorry.
anything that's New York, I'll take.
She
Mets,
love baseball,
Yankees.
man. She love baseball.
It's like what the? I was buying jerseys just for the colors. Like,
Boring, like golf. It's like golf to me. It's boring.
You had nothing but else to watch. Golf.
But it is the highest paid sport.
Hello. And tennis.
America.
Tennis.
Yes.
No, golf and tennis, boo. Golf is ridiculous.
Wait a
I'm by
minute.
myself, boo.
Well, golf
I'm
got
by
more
myself.
money than baseball?
Hell yeah.
Per individual, yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm by myself, boo. Oh, you came in
Oh, so
third
soccer,
place?
soccer is the biggest then.
Over abroad?
Soccer.
Listen,
Oh, yeah. Rugby, all
Nah.
that stuff overseas.
Vegas, the highest paying.
soccer's the most watched. Soccer has
Is
the biggest.
golf?
Is golf.
That
Golf and
boring
tennis.
shit.
Golf and tennis.
Yeah.
I'm by myself.
They got a lot of sponsors with them.
One game is $1 million.
Quiet. It's a hush.
You win the $1 million.
Then fucked up Gary Bonds and them niggas getting like 60,000 a game.
To the left.
No
It hits. Oh, it's in the lake.
Birdie.
And you're fucked. You lose a whole fucking putt, and then you're done. But if you're on point, you're a cajillionaire. Just for hitting a fucking ball in the hole. I've done that before, but not on that level.
That shit bugged me out. You what? What you fucking did?
And yo, listen.
Yo, is this show over?
Putting the entire fuck.
Yeah.
Sliding them
Welcome to This is Porno Live. This is not Paperrock
This is the
Live.
switch from
This is Porno Live. It's not even
switch
Paperrock
from this
Live.
to
It's over, okay. Where can we find you?
at DJ Tech One, DJ TEKWUN, on Instagram, Twitter at DJ TEKWUN. That's for the personal page. If you want my, just to see the beats
We
I
want
post.
the business page.
Oh,
bro.
that's where all the beats and stuff are posted. That's at DJ Tech 1914.
Okay.
DJ TEK 914. And
That's
that's
your area code still? 914? Y'all niggas is in West Bubblefuck.
no, we're not.
It's y'all. 914.
I look at it as being way upstate when you can't hear Hot 97.
There's deer and bears and big rats. What would you say?
We got big
kittens?
rats out here in the city.
Oh, no, we have massive rats.
I'm saying them joints is like the size of otter.
Pony worthy. But
Oxen.
they're not rats. You have like pet
rat tails out
possums
there.
and shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, them rats is big up there.
And they'll
big.
slap box you.
What?
Them rats will
Nah,
slap
them
box you out here.
Rats pull up by the club in the car. You see
know.
that?
Banging with pigeons. Like, nah, I'm good.
Niggas banging with pigeons. Got roaches out there pull up on you, ask you.
You don't
Click,
have
click.
roaches and mice at the same time. That's impossible. If you have roaches and mice in the same situation, you're a filth bag.
Yeah, that's
it's
just
impossible.
dirt bird shit.
It's horrible. I've been.
Hold on. Hold on.
Doing
She
art.
grew up. She's from the Bronx.
I don't care.
The fuck is up? Hold on. This motherfucker's from the Bronx. She grew up with Roach and Rat. They knew her. She was like, little, yo, Roger the Roach, Ricky the Rat,
Don't
my
name-
niggas.
Don't name my animals. This is a true story. So we had a.
She gonna front on me.
No, I'm
Like
serious.
she didn't have a roach crawling the wall and a mouse was stuck on the
at
trap
my face,
at the
dog.
same damn time.
I've
Don't
been
front on me.
serious the entire time. I've been serious the entire because I don't give a shit. So when I felt like Michael Jackson. When I watched the Michael Jackson story, the 4-hour
Yeah,
bullshit.
put Michael in it. Try to get Ben in it.
No,
nigga.
when
You
they
ju-
killed
yeah.
the mouse, when Joe killed his mouse, I was fucking furious because, I have a ladybug now that floats in my bathroom. When I was younger, I had this white roach. She's the queen roach, and she used to come out occasionally. I don't give a fuck, Paige. You think I give a shit? I was 8 or 9 years old. I don't care. So anyway, the roach would come out, and I felt so drawn to this stupid roach. Meanwhile, it was a clear roach. Why did I like it? I was clear. I identify with this stupid.
Albino roach.
Now,
Yourself.
how about this? Let's go to the facts. We did have a little bit of a roach issue while we had this little plumbing problem, but we didn't have mice. Let's fast forward even more. I've been living on my own for 20 years, and depending upon neighbors and things, 2 years ago, it was Mickey Mouse sitting. You feel what I'm saying? You do not have both coexisting together ever. Because if you do, just kill yourself. It's not a building problem, it's a you problem.
Yo, you know what? She right.
I'm
But-
serious.
but
I don't give a fuck.
I'm trying to tell you that certain buildings,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
especially in New York
infested.
City, especially in the fucking Bronx,
It's just infested.
had
In
both
Brooklyn
of those
too. Get the
motherfuckers.
fuck out of here. Let's.
I'm born in the Bronx, homeboy. She ain't gonna tell me shit. My father was a fucking super of 2 big ass buildings.
So then
B,
you know that.
on Walter Avenue, B.
Oh, God. Walter.
Let me over there where the shopping and all the stores at. Okay, hold on. He's a super of 2 buildings. You're not gonna tell me the roaches and the mice was outside, nigga. Like really outside. Like if these niggas could talk, you hear combos. What up, my nigga? I'm passing through your piece.
4F
4F, nigga.
got cookies
4F
on the
got
counter.
cookies, nigga.
now.
Stupid.
Spliff got raps.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen. Hey, listen.
Spliff
Spliff
got
house.
raps.
Hey, listen.
Spliff house.
I grew up with no mother, right?
Oh God.
One day we were in my house, right? We ain't got no fucking heat, no fucking light, nothing. All right? Boom. My father's a contractor, so he always making a hole somewhere trying to fix some shit. So he ain't finished fixing up the basement. I mean the house now, Brooklyn. He ain't finished fixing the basement. So you know where the meter and shit is at? You always
Yeah.
got that drain, that big drain that goes out to the sewer.
Yeah.
So my father did some shit and he ain't finished. But he gassed me and told me, you can have the basement. It's yours.
Oh wow.
So now I make the basement mine. I'm decking it out. You know, back then I'm still hustling some little drugs. I'm hooking up my shit. The meter room, I chose to make my room. Dude, I got that silver plate under the hole my father did. The first night, set my shit up nice and clean. I'm like, this. Had the blue light, the blue light with the motherfucking the sex positions with the different, astrology signs and shit. I'm like, yeah, bitch don't love it.
Do you love it? Okay. Yeah.
What in the entire hell is that?
Why?
Yo, big bug roaches, the water bugs.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yo, my nigga, I'm looking at something like, what the fuck am I hearing?
When you can hear them, that's when
I
it's
can
like
hear it.
Yeah.
Look, so watch this. So I'm hearing
some of
shit,
them fly.
and I used to take my sneakers. I used to stuff the paper that the sneakers come in. I used to stuff it in the shoes, and it'd still be out. So now I'm hearing.
Dang, your kicks.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? They had a little plug, the switch and the light. I put the light on. Bah! Yo! Got him! I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga. I was screaming so much. They had big roaches, and it was fucking mice all over the fucking mine. And you know what? As a big grown man, even though I grew up with them shits, I haven't seen them shits in years.
Oh no, I have.
Spliff left New York 20 years ago, gone. I'm in the sky, nigga. My neighbors is Jimmy and Karen. No more Duquan, little Foo. None of them niggas live there. I ain't seen a roach. When I come to New York, and I seen
Front and center.
a roach, I bug out. Because I haven't seen them so long. Even my little brother looked at me and say, you been living too good, motherfucker. You
3
bugging
weeks
out over a
ago,
roach."
I was in the bath in the office smoking, right? All of a sudden, this is what I feel. No disrespect. Hang on a second. Whew. So I'm like this. A cockroach flew down. You know they fly.
Yeah.
He smacked the shit out of me and is on the wall.
That shit.
That's like a pony.
We shooting Buster video out there with fucking no, not Buster's video. Trippy Red video. Buster's in it. In the back where we over there, and we chilling in the back. They got a tent all pretty, got champagne and everything, but it's dark, so you can't see shit. So we all there chilling and sitting down. Why when everybody walk up and to go into the studio, everybody get up, they go in the studio, at least 6 people had big roaches.
Shut up!
It's on them. We walk inside, we say, oh shit! So when the bitch flapped like this, the shit jumped and started flying. So we was like, oh! But but they don't even call those roaches.
They don't.
They call them
There's something else. I got it.
palmetto bugs.
Yeah,
There's
palmetto
another word
bugs.
too.
Palmetto bugs. That's what they call them, palmetto bugs. And these shits was big and black. They real black. They like this.
Yeah.
They're not brown like the regular.
Negro bugs.
These niggas are black, and it was all over. One girl, she spazzed out. She went like this so much, her wig just went to the side because she did it so much.
Cocked the
that
wig.
The line, you know how your line's supposed to be in the middle of your head? The line was over here, like apart. I was like, oh shit. She said, I don't give a fuck. She started straight, I don't give a fuck. Them niggas crazy.
Cause that shit jump up in the back of that hair.
But everybody was chilling. Everybody was sitting down, relaxed, chilling. And it had garbage right there and a tent right here. So everybody chilling, drinks and shit. So now they calling us, everybody come inside, and they got, the bright lights. As soon as you come inside, just imagine you come inside. There's a big old chair. Oh! Then you look at your girl, and she got one right here. You're like, oh! Then your man over there, he got one of them. So it's a tap by the bug.
I'm trying to figure out where they came from. Like, oh my
Nigga.
gosh. Yeah.
Oh
No, it's just that even in Florida, I stayed in Miami too. Them motherfuckers was serious.
Yeah, it's like once you move out of New York, that's when you start
If
getting
you
all
live
types
in
of shit you
Florida-
don't know about.
I got a question. So
And
you've
your
seen
doors
Bo.
are first floor, you seen.
You've been all over the place because in like Puerto Rico and Miami they have like those little
Coquis.
forget the coquis. I don't give about the, they got rabbits and they got this other the iguanas.
Iguanas?
So yeah, I don't. Yeah, okay,
Not
great.
the
That's
iguana,
fine.
yeah, the
It's
little
like
linguine
crawl in your
like-
fucking room. One of my friends was on the bottom level of the hotel and there was an iguana in the room and they wanted to stay with me and I said no, it's probably in luggage. Anyway, so I had a question behind that, but I'm still thinking about the iguana. Okay, yes, I got my question back. Okay, so versus Peekskill, and you know how the other half, not the other half, live in the Bronx with the roaches and the mice occasionally. Would you rather a brown bear in your fucking pool, right? What's your scariest thing up there in Peekskill? What's your big fear? I don't care that you're a man. Give me your girlfriends, your significant others.
My biggest fear. Damn. I hate raccoons.
Okay,
I hate raccoons
which is
with
just
a passion.
bigger rats. So do
No,
you
no,
prefer-
those are way more aggressive than rats. Like
Raccoons are crazy,
Raccoons
yeah.
got hands. Like they got 5 fingers.
Yeah.
Like they climb on top of shit. Like they will climb on top of your house like it's nothing. Like I hate
They
raccoons.
don't fuck with you unless you fuck with them. You trap them, and if you close to their babies.
Oh yeah, nah. If you're around the babies, on they not
they
playing no
see you and
games.
Run the other way, just like a mountain cat. Mountain cat see you and run away.
But if he's with his boys, they gonna try to they gonna want some smoke.
A coyote, that's what I meant. A coyote. Them
Yeah, when you catch them one by one, that's it. But when he's running in packs, they want that
Oh,
smoke.
they snatch a baby dog and run. Baby dog and run away and eat that shit.
They want that smoke.
What part of Jersey? You know what? We'll talk about this later because this is it just gets deeper.
We done went from
So
porn
listen,
to National Geographic to.
we need.
Go by Missy House. Going to Missy House in Jersey is going National Geographic.
Shit.
You'll bump into bears, tigers, lions, all kind of shit in her crib.
I'm absolutely super. All right, so we know where to find you. It's been a shit show. Thanks for coming.
Nice.
He's a DJ, so we're gonna have him back. This is we were
I
going.
need you
out.
back 2 weeks Sunday. How about that? If
That's
you-
right.
if
You'll
you
be
free,
back.
We need you in the place
I'm off,
to
so
be.
we can make it work.
That's right.
This is my off week, so next week I work. The week after that I'm off.
So you're on
if
our
y'all-
schedule.
Yeah, so every other weekend. So
Excuse
that's
me,
some work.
excuse me for 1 second, gentlemen. So it's so funny how shit works out because initially my boss over here wanted a specific DJ for the show. You know who you are, and this person was a no-show. You know who you
Oh,
are.
word. That's what it is.
1 second. So this gentleman,
Hold
my
on,
boss.
hold on. Motherfucker, you didn't
No,
tell my
hang
show.
on, hey,
Bitch,
oh,
I
hey.
tell you what, okay.
All right. This person fucked up because initially this person was supposed to be the DJ for the show, and my argument to Spliff was that we should do different DJs each week, which is what we used to do at Paperrock Live the first season. However, people have not been reliable. So we're going to make you the DJ for the show. We may have guest DJs, in which case I'm sure we can work something out. But you are the primary DJ
I appreciate
for
that.
Paperrock Live. So what we will do is this: once a month, because we do the show twice a month, sometimes 3, depending upon the pay scale. Because I always know when I get 3 paychecks, and so do you. When you come in,
Now,
it's every other show.
now
So
I
it's
can't.
once a month.
Now I really can't charge him for the features now. If he's gonna be
Why would
down
you
with
say that
us.
online? This is the shit I'm talking about. A lot of conversation.
You
has
just
happened
put the man down with our circle on the radio.
that has 2 different. So we talk about that. This is the problem with black folks. Everybody wants to barter a discount. Pay your fucking $5. Right? And it's funny because I do business with people who I'm doing, pleasure with, right? And there's still a fucking bill. There's always a fucking bill. All right? So here's the personal, and here's the business. And we don't have any problems. And that's how that goes. So we're gonna work out the personal and the business.
This is her white side. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. I love it.
All right. Anyway, we gotta go. This is the shit I deal with. Tech, where can they? I don't even know if I asked you that. Where can they? You said the T. All right. You guys know. Follow us and then follow him. He'll be back in 2 fucking weeks. Wait till you see who's on the show next week. 2 weeks
Jen,
from
where
now.
we can find you, baby?
Oh, come on. If you don't know where the fuck. So straight up, bro. This is what's trading, bro? What is it? Yeah. Put it down. Oh, I need to. If I had bigger tits, that's what you should have put this on Sweet Tea because she, I couldn't stop staring. It's weird. I'm completely straight. They were just out.
Dude, how do you deal with this? Like, oh my God.
You're out of line. And you know what? We will be back in 2 weeks. Shout out to Paige, my partner in crime, always Swift Star, Tech One, Geo Vision behind the scenes, Matt, my business partner, and he's done a great job with the station. It's very important to understand that minority business.
Shout out to A-Class.
Who else you got for me, boo? Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice shot, my man. That's our mutual friend.
Okay.
I just want to. I come to work to make Matt happy, just so people understand that. All right, listen. until next time. Wait till you see the next show's situation, kids.
You always surprise me. I love it.
That's what it's supposed to be. All right, dinner time in a few, and Matt has got to get out of here. So.
Well, we out, people. Love you like cook
Paperrock
food.
Live.
Paperrock Live. See you in 2 Sundays. Peace in air, grease, panties, and drawers.